The Life of Lord Mahavira, Refuge to the Demon King, Part 1 of 6, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on August 25, 2019 in New Land Ashram, Taiwan, also known as Formosa.
Hello. Hola. Ôi giời.难得，从哪里来？大陆，全部都大陆。OK， 还可以吗？阿弥陀佛，菩萨保佑。第一次看到。
是第一次来。
我高兴看到你们来，哈，等你们来吃饭的。今天我们有请坐3位，太好了，高兴，越来越好了，哎呀 ，OK， 今天好刺激。Hi, how are you guys? I think I drink a little water. If you don't eat anything, you drink water, also good. Okay, has a lot of nutrition inside. Really, in the air also, the water, the sun, everywhere has nutrition. Just our body cannot absorb it, not habitually absorb these things. Yeah. Very good. Something, not just water, lemon. Good for me. 谢谢光临啊，两位。When you became a monk or nun, you have different name. And first of all, you shave your head. Yeah. And afterward, you can grow back. You know, it depends on the order. Yeah. The Hindu monk, they let their hair grow also. Because if they wander around, they don't have money to go to the barber shop, and they don't have equipment to shave their hair. So they let their hair grow. So if you see a monk with long hair, don't think he's not a monk, okay? Or a nun, yeah. Some monks and nuns in India, they don't wear any clothes. Really, zero. Don't think any negative thing about them, okay? Still need to take reverence, because these things they do, you cannot. You cannot, yeah? At least they're strong, okay, in their determination to find the truth. By doing that, whether or not they find the truth is another question. But still, their strong will, their determination, their thirst for the truth, make them forget everything, forsake everything. That's enough for you to revere them, okay? And to help them with whatever you can, okay? I always make offering to monks and nuns, whatever order, Catholic, Hindu, Tibetan, Buddhist, Jain, Muslim also, okay? If I know, I always make offering, yeah. Very respectfully, with love also, and wish them well. How's Mongolia? Good?
Good, very good, Master.
Yeah, wonderful. Every country good, yeah? Yes. USA, France, USA, Australia, somewhere? No? Oh, why you sit so far? Mexico? Yeah. Costa Rica? Yeah, Korea. Today I read you another story. I have a note. I will read it after or in between. Now, we know Lord Mahavira was the most ascetic monk that we have known up to now. Yeah? Maybe there are more, but the history did not write it down because maybe they don't have disciples to write it down, or maybe they don't ever recount their story to anyone else. Mostly the ascetic monks or nuns or practitioners, they just go into a jungle or somewhere very far away from any disturbance and interference of humans' energy and minds. They can disturb you, of course. They don't need magic power. If they're very strong-minded, they can send disturbance to you with or without their knowledge. Some people don't do things on purpose. It just happened that they're strong-willed and they have some trouble in their mind, and then you will also perceive it. That's why most of the monks and nuns in the old time, they go far away from the city. Yeah, maybe they live together, or maybe they live alone, but they don't chitty-chatty all day long. They live together because they have the same ideal, same direction, yes, of practice. They wanted to know the truth, yes, and they try it their way. And I told you many times, several times before, that if you follow the Buddha's teaching and you became a monk or nun or even lay person at home by yourself and you follow the precepts, then you will also be liberated. Even the Buddha is no longer in the world. But the Buddha is always in the world. His body, physical appearance, only left our eyes, our physical eyes, our physical perception, but the Buddhas, the saints, never leave us, okay? They are always around, helping us. If we are sincere, then they will help us. Not because they discriminate the sincere one and the not sincere one. It's just because if we are sincere, we will purify ourselves with that determination and sincerity. And then we have no border around us, around our magnetic field. So the Buddha can easily bless us and help us to uplift the Buddhas or the saints. Don't think I'm preaching only Buddhism. The saints. Buddhas mean saints of the highest order. In these shadow worlds, they sacrifice everything for us. And they help us all the time, just that we don't know it. And we cannot perceive it because we are blind, deaf, and ignorant. But because we don't see them, mostly we are blindfolded by our karma, ignorance, or whatever ambition we have. So we think the Buddha has gone to Nirvana. He has gone to Nirvana for sure. But he has never left the world at the same time, okay? It's just the terminology saying that the Buddha has gone to Nirvana, or this saint and Jesus have gone to heaven is not true. Because they are saints, they are Buddhas. They always have compassion and mercy for all beings, the suffering in this world and any other worlds in the shadow universe. So they linger, they left some connection. If we pray to them earnestly, sincerely, without any low motive, for noble purpose, they always respond. The sincerity makes us pure, and it's easy for us to receive. Like it's raining, the rain doesn't discriminate the bushes from the rocks, from the earth, or anywhere, or good or bad person. The rain just rains. But if we are inside a cover, then we don't get the effect of the rain. Or the sun also, when it shines on everybody. Yeah? It doesn't think, oh, this person is bad, that person is good. Even if a good person stay inside a house, then the sun also cannot reach. That's all, okay? Similar to Buddhas and saints. They're always around. They're always with us all the time. We rejected them. not knowingly, but by our actions, our thoughts, and our speech, when not pure, not sincere, or harmful, then we obstruct ourselves, as if we reject the blessing of the Buddha, the saints. All the saints since time immemorial, whether or not they incarnate on the planet in a human body or invisible, or they live forever. For example, like Babaji in the Himalaya, whether or not they live forever in the physical body or in the invisible manifestation, they always thinking of us and wanting to help us. That's the only thing they do, helping all sentient beings. It's just that sentient beings cannot always perceive it or receive it fully because of obstruction of karma, ignorance, all kind of false conception or thinking. So in any situation, when you're really desperate, just pray. Pray to the living Buddhas or the past Buddhas. They all will help. You are never alone, unless you choose to be. You choose to be. Meaning you don't need any help. You don't believe in any Buddhas, any saints, any gods, anything. Then of course, but the Buddhas are still standing by. The saints are still standing by in case you turn around. They never leave us, okay? Don't worry that you're alone. You're never alone. Worry about yourself, about your karma, your mind, your ignorance, your own stubborn nature. Some of you cannot come to the new land for some reason. Do not blame anyone except yourselves, okay? Not even your families or your friend who obstructed you. Blame yourself only. There are something within you that you have not discovered. You must take any opportunity to go deeper inside you. Because if things sometimes go easy, we think that we are okay, we're good. No, truly. Only the discerned eyes can see that we have problem. We ourselves sometimes cannot. Just like the jewelry, like diamond, only the expert eyes can see whether it's real or fake. It has a flaw or is it perfect. You know that. Nowadays they have magnifying glasses, which are also helpful in some way. But it doesn't beat the expertise of the trained eyes. So Master, Saints, Buddhas see all this, but they do not mind. They only feel sorry for us. But feeling sorry for us doesn't mean it helps us in some way. We are the one who must help ourselves. Similar to some of us, when we practice even Kuan Yin method, and we arrive to some special stage, as I told you in Suragama Sutra, many different states that we arrive to. Do not feel proud, because when you feel comfortable, that is when you have trouble. The road is long. Always have to pray for the Master power to help you, okay? And all the Buddhas, the saints, to help you. Otherwise, you will fall. Kuan Yin method is the safest one. The Buddha said there are 84,000 methods of practicing. Why did the Buddha only recommend Kuan Yin method? The inside sound, the original sound and the original light. Why? Anybody knows? A fan? Pen? Souvenir? No? You pretend you don't know all the time. You always try to make me feel good, like I'm the only one who knows everything. I pretend I know something. I pray to the Buddha to enlighten me, to tell you. Many methods, very arduous, very difficult to practice. And one of the methods is very, very common to you, very well known to everyone, from animals to humans, but very dangerous to practice. That's the thing That's one of the method, one of the 84,000 methods that very, very rare being taught and very difficult to practice until perfection. Which one? Anybody happen to know? It's very familiar to you. Daily you know it. Man, woman, teenager, they know already. They don't. Yeah, tell me. No, that is not difficult. I say it's very difficult. Pleasant, but dangerous. Which one is that? I gave you so much hint. You don't know. Every day you know about it. Except the monks and the nuns, of course. And they also know. They just don't practice. Yeah, I thought you knew. No. Okay. Well, you practice how many years and you have no wisdom? You cannot guess?
Being awake.
Being awake? All day, 24 hours? You must be joking. I can't do that. I sleep, tell you. I sleep on the job even. When I do in some documents, and I was so tired, I slept. I told you last time, and my snore woke me up. I didn't tell you?
Yes.
I'm not ashamed to tell you. My body is different from my soul. And my soul is different from my master power also. I slept sometimes during checking a document or signing stuff, yeah. At least I don't sign when I sleep, and that is something good. Okay, I make sure I sign when I'm awake. If I'm sleepy already, then I don't do anything. Either that or I go eat something, and then it wakes me up also. Because after eating, you forget the sleepiness, you feel the taste of the food, and after that you must go brush your teeth quickly. After eating, you must brush your teeth quickly to protect your teeth. Then, by the way, you also wash your face because you brush your teeth and the toothbrush foam go all over you, and then you wash your face, then you're awake. Also, okay. So nobody knew? Huh. You make me come every Sunday and then you don't know anything. How nice. It's a little bit also shy for me, embarrassing for me to say it, but I have to tell you, okay? Maybe you can make use of it in your daily life, in your family life. You know what that is then, now?
Sex.
Ah, good. Who's that? Who told me? Did you hear that?
Yes.
Okay, right. The physical intercourse between man and woman, that's one of the methods of practice. But don't try. Only those who have family already then try to limit it. And even if you have to do it, mostly for the purpose of having children for some reason. But even then, sex is not for recreation. Sex is not for physical enjoyment. Sex is not even for love. It's for enlightenment. Truly, it is for enlightenment. God has given us this physical mean, but then many people abuse it. Most people abuse it for self-pleasure. It's not for pleasure. It is for enlightenment, truly like that.